Okay, so it's so bad in here that I can't even show you everything because I can't get through. So this is the part of the basement that we are not finishing at the moment, maybe in the future, but right now we're gonna try to use this small area here as storage. And if you can kind of see these, the wall with the installation and the wall to the left here are the walls that are going to be getting sheetrocked on this side. And I need to clear this entire area out. Oh gosh. And this, I can't even put the light on right now, but this is the part of the basement that is getting refinished. And this basement was finished, this part. We ripped, obviously we ripped, well, when I say we, I mean my husband ripped the walls down. We used to have a wall, this used to come out, and there was a closet here, followed by another closet behind it, and we took all that out for more space down here. And then there used to be a wall continuously here through to the end, and this entire side was not finished. This was the unfinished side. So we opened it up here, and now this side's going to become kind of like a hangout area with a small bar and hopefully like a table and like a hangout spot. And then our pool table is here, and that's staying. These couches are going. So this used to be kind of the kids' second playroom. There was a ton of toys down here. So everything that was down here has since been moved, with the exception of this dollhouse, has been moved to this side of the basement. And my goal in the next 2 to 3 days, hopefully, is to clear this entire area out. I have tons of seasonal bins in here, and it's just, when I come in here, I seriously feel like I can't even breathe because it's just so bad. I can't even get in right now because of just all the stuff all over the place. So picked up 10 bins today. The goal is to try to start weeding through some of this. I have donation coming in a couple of days, and I'm going to try to be really good about getting rid of things that I no longer use or haven't been used in the past couple of years, especially when it comes to seasonal decorating. Those are my kiddos upstairs playing, so sorry if you hear that in the background, but it's going to be a challenge. But I really, not only do we have to do it in order for the drywall guy to be able to come in here and do what he needs to do comfortably, but I really want to start decorating for fall. And I've been wanting to go through my fall stuff too. So this is a good kick in the pants to really get this area cleaned out. But oh boy, if this is anything for you today, I hope that it's motivation for you to start tackling the worst room in your house. Because I would have to consider this the worst room. I mean, the garage is looking pretty shabby lately, but I don't know. We'll see. So if you've made it this far in the video, about 4 minutes in now, you're either completely appalled or hopefully you're motivated to do like I am, because I'm completely appalled at this area down here, but I know it has to be tackled, and it's something that I've not been wanting to do, but it's not only necessary for my sanity, but it's necessary for what we want to accomplish down here in the basement. So I'm doing it. I'm struggling moving this table around. This was our old kitchen table, and it is taking up a lot of space. It's kind of halfway in the room, in the area, and I'm trying right now to get it in the corner. It is getting out of here at some point, but that's when my husband gets a chance to bring it upstairs, and the top is not connected to the bottom, so it's a little bit of a pain in the butt to move, but we're going to do it because I need space in here to move. And we're going to break a few things in the process. I was really hoping I wasn't going to leave this Christmas tree here. It's one of my favorite Christmas decorations. But we're doing it. We're pushing this to the corner. We're making some room. We're making some space. I'm not going to be completely honest. There were moments this day where I stood there and I just stood there and I just looked around, and then I stood there some more and I looked around some more, and I was just very overwhelmed and I didn't know where to start. But then the logical part of my brain tells myself the only place to start, or the only way to start, is to start. Mind blowing. So I just started moving things. I just started getting rid of a few things that I knew we no longer needed. I finally got the table pushed to the corner, tried to get some of these chairs out of the way, give myself a little bit of space to groove. And after that point, I started getting a little more motivated.
It's spacious.
It looks spacious. Let me clear the whole area.
The smell's still down here.
So now we're on to the next day, and my youngest had come down and said it looks spacious. So you know I'm getting somewhere when somebody recognizes that we can actually move around in here. And my other son said that it still smelled down here. My husband was working on some plumbing the night before and was using some smelly stuff, so it was still some residual smell of that, but not nearly as bad as it was the day before. But we have moved on to the next day, and like my little guy said, we actually have room to move around in here now. And I was really hopeful that I was going to be able to get some of my seasonal decor into some new bins that I had purchased and picked up the day before. And I was really rolling now. I really felt good about continuing to do this. I wasn't as overwhelmed as I was the day before, because honestly, when I first started, I was just ready to throw in the towel before I began. But once you start going, once you're into it, once you're in a groove, you definitely find your kind of the swing of things. And I knew I wanted to eventually label all of these bins, the new bins. So I was just writing on Post-it notes for now, what's in what, so I know when I do come down with an actual label maker or whatever it is I use, I'm able to easily label everything. And I was able to accomplish a lot of that type of organizing before we moved on to day 3. This definitely took me the course of a few days with having the kids home. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to get anything accomplished. And when I say anything, I mean anything. And before you know it, we're going to be into day number 3 of this basement clean out. And today my main focus is to put away my summer decor upstairs, mainly 4th of July Americana stuff. I need to get that put away, and I feel comfortable doing that now because I wanted to get the majority of my seasonal decor for all seasons into these black bins with the red lids, so that way that everything can kind of match. Now I'm going to work on the 4th of July stuff, so I'm going to take you along with me throughout my home upstairs, taking that stuff, getting it put into one of these bins. I have 1 left, got 10 from Home Depot. I'm down to 1, so I'm really hoping I can fit everything into that 1 bin. Fingers crossed, probably won't happen. It feels so good to get this summer stuff taken down and put away. I used to decorate for fall in the beginning of August. I used to leave all my 4th of July stuff up through the month of July. I would have everything down and everything up in one day. I would take the entire day and put all my fall decor, including cleaning and all that, completely up and good to go. There would be nothing left. But those days are far gone. Now it takes me a few weeks really to really get everything up that I want. And that does include going out and getting a few odds and ends here and there and filling some gaps where I might want a couple of new pieces. But it's definitely not as easy as it used to be. It's a little more of a task, but I really enjoy doing it, and I was really happy to get all this stuff taken down and at least put away for today. I had really high hopes of getting everything fitted into this one bin, and I did a pretty good job. The only thing I had left were these little 3 throw pillows here, and I do have a throw blanket that I wanted to wash before I went ahead and put it away, and a few more things in the basement that you'll see. But all in all, I was pretty proud of myself that I was able to kind of Tetris all that stuff into that bin. And I'm just walking out some more donations. We had the donation pickup coming today. And then we're going to head back downstairs. So I was actually really surprised. I was able to get the majority of that stuff into this one bin. And I have those 3 little pillows. And I found a couple of things, some random tablecloths and stuff down here. So once I'm going to be getting probably another 10 of these bins. So once I get another one, I'll put those into the new bin, and I'll probably even empty out a few things to put in that bin as well, because this one's pretty heavy. But really happy with what we did there. So what I'm on to next is all these bins right here. Every single one of them. How many are there? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is all fall. I like to think I don't have as much fall stuff as I do Christmas, but I don't know. It's probably neck and neck. It's not all decor. Some of it is craft supplies and seasonal, things that I do in regards to like projects and wood and all that. But the majority of it is decorations. So I really wanted to wean through it. See what I still want to use, donate anything I may not want to use. Then obviously we're going to be putting the fall decor out. Not today. Definitely not today. But I need to do a super deep cleaning of everything I just took down. But I wanted to go through it, see what I have. I'd like to go out to the Lob and Target and TJ and all those places, but I don't want to get a lot of new stuff, and I really want to know what I have. And I always try to to do that early, although I know I'm not super early, but I like to do it earlier on so that way I'm not buying things that I already have or really don't have room for. So I'm going to be emptying out bin by bin, kind of going through, seeing what I want to keep, seeing what I don't want to keep. I might open a bin if it looks like all the stuff is, you know, stuff that I mainly use and don't want to get rid of. I may just close the top on it, but I'd really like to try to wean through and get rid of some things, but we'll see. I'm already 2 bins in and I don't want to get rid of anything. That is more of a craft supply bin, so I'm going to see if I can, I'm trying to put all my craft stuff over there right now to go through at a later time. Can't get rid of anything. Okay, so for this portion of the video, do as I say and not as I do. I did not get rid of one thing, and I don't think I actually went through one bin. I opened them up, and everything I saw, I thought I initially wanted, and that was it, and I put the top back on. So I didn't get rid of much. I didn't get rid of any fall stuff, as a matter of fact. Oh my gosh, I just opened this bin, and it smells so good, because I have the apple cider scent. Oh, and it's actually dripping, so that could be why it smells so good. That bin smelled so good. The bottom was leaking a little bit, but it made the bin smell really, really good. Got to pick up some more of that. But like I was saying, I didn't get rid of much, but I do plan on getting rid of a lot when I bring everything upstairs and start to go through some stuff. So I've done a couple craft shows, and this is a bin of just some stuff I had left over from the show, and I don't get to do many of them. I think when my kids are a little bit older and a little more self-sufficient, I'd be something I would love to get into, you know, on more of like a monthly kind of, you know, scouting out craft fairs and all that, but these were kind of just some things that I had made. This was a couple years ago now. This is Pilates. I thought you said pie and lattes, so that might be cute for fall. My train of thought derailed. There were no known survivors. Just asked myself if I'm crazy. We all said no. Of course, these are all modeled off of my own life. Everything is figure-outable. Figure-outable? Another one. Yeah, it's so much fun doing those. Love talking to everyone and meeting people. I just did once. It came back. I'm not falling for that again. Kind of farmhouse, kind of hood. It's kind of my favorite one. I had made a lot of fall wreaths. This might be something I might use in the house this year, so I think I'm gonna stick that up there. And I had 3 wreaths at the time that I had brought home. Definitely need to be fluffed up because they've been sitting in here, but I might use these throughout the house. I don't know. We'll see. It wasn't too successful. We basically took the bins from this area and put them in that area. But all of this is fall, and I'm hoping that it's all going to be coming out of these bins next week and getting put upstairs for decoration. And I have some scarecrow guys, and the lighting down here is so bad. So I'm so sorry for that. But yeah, so we didn't really binge, got rid of nothing. But when I start unloading and putting everything out upstairs, I'll probably start just kind of weeding through. Haven't gotten anything new for fall yet. Don't plan on getting too much because obviously I have more than enough. But it's always nice to get a couple new little goodies. But I don't know. We'll see. we'll see what we have out there, what we find out there. I really, with the kids being home and it being summertime, I haven't really had much time to go in the store and look around and stuff, but you never know what we'll come across, and I love me some seasonal shopping, so we'll see. But I'd say all in all, we're making pretty good headway. A bunch of stuff up here, a bunch of craft stuff, paperwork, and some of the kids' toys too. So, but all in all, this down here was pretty bad. We couldn't see any floor. Now we can see some floor, and at least the majority of what's down here is somewhat organized in some bins. So can't wait to get on to the decorating. Cannot wait. Thanks for hanging with me today. Hope I inspired you to get some clutter cleared up in your house. I'm working on this room and I have so much more to do. Hope you hang here with me for a while and can't wait to see you again. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.